Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Thank you for getting with the program and growing. Because God is good, good all the time, and all the time God is good. God done brought us through. God done raised us up, and here we are growing in God. Growing in God all around the world, rising to reach our greatness in God, sowing the seeds of love, spreading love all around the world as we grow. Because we have gotten to a point in this world where we're actually this is hell on earth is what it is. It used to be a time you go sit in a restaurant, eat dinner with your family, get up and go, don't think twice about nothing. But nowadays, you got to be looking around, watching, seeing everything, because evil is everywhere. So what we trying to do through the spiritual warfare is drive the evil out of there, drive the evil out of here, drive the evil out of over there, drive the evil everywhere to the farthest corners of the world. That's out of here, away from here, away from you. You don't want to live side by side with evil. You don't want to live around some evil. You know, I'm telling you, you don't know what somebody maybe got going on. That's why I tell you the oppression is not just affecting minorities. The oppression affects everyone. See, we got going on now. We got some stuff going on in this world, some evil things. Since I've been in the Grow movement, my eyes have been opened up to a lot of different things that are going on with people in the world. You know how the oppression is got so that people are starving and not eating, no food. You got Illuminati, you got all kind of different things. People selling their souls, selling the souls of somebody else, in order to eat, I'm telling you, we have come to a place in this world where it is totally, totally evil. And you can think it's over there in that country, over here in this country. But I'm going to tell you something. Evil came here to the United States. Evil came here, honey, and evil can come again. Evil can do it again. Evil is doing it every single day as we watching. We are watching what's going on all around the world, running out of gas. Evil got people all hyped up, word and stuff. Here we go again with this. Running through buying toilet paper, all this other foolishness. We need to get up out of this news crap. So focus on the news, start sowing the seeds of love. Stop focusing so much on the evil. See, they know that you watching. They know you looking, hanging on every word. Everything is breaking news. Everything coming out that they got to say is something breaking. It's something about to break down right now. Well, if you keep on watching that, keep on filling your spirit up with that, you gonna break down. See, because I just about broke down listening, watching all that, worrying about what's coming up soon, the commercial over another breaking news. My goodness, how much stuff is breaking? It's all broke. That's what's going on. It's broke because we ain't got God no more. God is gone. We took God out the store, God out the school. God can't be nowhere no more. We can't even speak God. You better not say God. Yeah, it's on the money, but you better not say it. Don't speak God around these kids in this school. We don't let the evil run up in here and shoot them all up. Don't talk about God over here. Don't speak that. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. As for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord, honey. We going on with God. I'm gonna press on toward the mark of the high calling of God. I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't got Al Sharpton behind me. I ain't got the NAACP. See, it's just God in me. And I'm moving this movement through. I'm going to push it right on over. Because see, what I'm doing is driving out the hate on the podcast. See, I'm on the low. Don't nobody even know I'm here. Al Sharpton doing his thing. NAACP, they busy, they doing their thing. But see, I'm doing my thing. And that's God's thing. That's sowing seeds of love all around the world. See, that's what God told me to do. That was instructions that came from above. It actually came on my heart from the day that I was born. But see, I didn't love myself. I didn't love me. Everybody else did Jackie, except me. I didn't love me, and then everybody else was hurting me. So I hurt me too. I went right along with it. But see, now I learned how to grow. God taught me how to grow through love. God showed me that he still was here. He still loved me. God gave me growth and told me to start growing. Told me to start sowing the seeds of love. Look how far we done came. We done came a long way, honey. From the time that I started this podcast in August 29th, not we trusting God with not just our money. Now we're going to trust God with our lives. We're going to give it over to the God. We're going to start sowing the seeds of love. Because love, not hate, will make the world great. That's what's going to happen. Love, not hate, will make the world great. We need to start sowing that seed. Sowing seeds of love in your marriage. Sowing seeds of love at your job. Sowing seeds of love with your kids. Just start sowing the seeds. Start telling I love you. Just start showing love. Buy some flowers. Buy something. Buy a card. Buy something sweet. Cause see, we've been doing it the other way. When Brian used to rear up and cause he got ready to go, I started rearing up with it. But then when I stopped doing that, then it was a problem. We had to start finding something to argue about now. Ain't nothing to argue about no more. We got God up in here. We ain't arguing and fighting no more. We ain't calling the police no more. We got God right now. I see a happy face. Well, let me fix this happy face. I'm going to turn it upside down. Because, see, I ain't here for happiness. I'm here to bring her down. I'm here to tear her down. And I'm telling you something, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I'm speaking over my ambassadors. I want you to know I love you. Ambassador Kenny, Ambassador Leahy, Ambassador Singh, Ambassador Kenny, and Ambassador Alice, and Ambassador Joseph Mose. I love you all. I love you truly. Hang on in there with God. We're going to rise up. We're going to help the people. We're going to get the movement through. And I'm telling you, I'm going to push it on my end. I'm going to do my end. You do your end. We're going to meet together in the beginning. And we're going to meet together where God put us in. Because God putting us in place right now to get it going, honey. Because, see, the evil done took over. They just want God on the money. But, see, now we're going to go on and press through and press toward the mark of the high calling of God, even as we see all around us the oppression. It's horrible. It's terrible. You cry over it. But we ain't going to cry no more. We're going to get up and go with God. We're going to rise up. Rise up in God. Give God the praise. We're going to rise up. We're going to rise up over this oppression all over the world, honey. And we ain't going to be part of this spiritual warfare no more. It remind me, all these little games I used to play when I was a little girl. We had another one. One of us stand on the end of the rope. We got the rope tied around our leg down at the ankles. She got the rope down there on her ankles. And and the other one jumping in and out. But you can't jump on the rope until it's time to jump on the rope. You got to dodge the rope. So that's the spiritual warfare. Jump in, jump out, jump side to side, jump on, jump in, jump out. And stay out. Stay out of that spiritual warfare. Stay away from that. Don't do the okie dokie. Don't do that. Don't put your left foot in, then put your right arm in, then you shake it all about. Doing the unseen battle, the spiritual warfare, all these games that you're playing with the evil, gonna get you caught up, honey. I'm telling you, it's gonna get you caught up, locked up. You're gonna fall for the setup. And then there you go. I'm telling you, but we finna rise over this oppression. And I'm hyped. I'm telling you. We're getting ready to rise over this oppression. Getting ready to rise. You hear me? Grab hold of each other. We ain't taking this no more. We're getting ready to grow. Grow and sow the seeds of love so we can bring forth the harvest of love. Honey, I'm going to tell you something. It's a force that's greater than the evil that's in this world. It's a force that's greater than the evil that's in this world that you see going on today. Start turning the news off. Turn on something good. Turn on something old. Something that's going to make you happy. Something going to make you smile. See, that's what I used to do. You had to turn away from the evil. I didn't want to hear it. I was sick of hearing it. When I did look at TV, I turned on some, Leave It to Beaver, something like that, anything. Just to turn away from the evil. Go back to laughing at Beaver, even though that's 50-some years old, but I still laugh at him. Because he was funny. I'm telling you, you got to take your mind off of this evil. Because the evil will tear at your spirit, honey. It will tear at your spirit. Matter of fact, let's do this. And let's leave it to God. Let's say we're going to leave it to God. We're going to give it to God. Yeah, let's do that. We left it to Beeb. Okay, Beeb, that was funny. We're going to leave it to God now. We're going to give it to God. So let's do that. Let's rise up in God. Let's sow the seeds of love as God commands us to do. Let's start loving on one another. I'm telling you something. My mind is on the oppression every single day. That's all I think about. That's all I get on here and talk about. I want us to rise up. I want us to come together in love. Don't nobody want to live next to no evil. But I'm going to tell you something. Them street kids you see over there, starving, cold, I'm telling you, them kids, I'm telling you, God has brought growth, yes. But we got evil going on. Evil is rampant, honey. The evil is spread like a California wildfire. The evil is so rampant. Here come God with the hose, though. God gonna hose it all down. And we got growth. Because see, what I'm doing is sowing the seeds all around the world. Go ahead. And just stop throwing seeds. Like Michael Jackson. Can you feel it? Can you feel the love? Can you feel it? There it go. I'm throwing it to you. I'm throwing you love, honey. And we're going to rise over this evil because them street children over there will turn to, the evil will recruit them. They recruit those street children and turn them into evil. Doing work for the evil. Whatever. Feed them whatever they got to do. I'm telling you, honey, evil counts them up for slaughter. You think they ain't your problem. But you can think you turn, look away from this. Turn, look away from that. That ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't want no part of that. But I'm going to tell you something. As soon as you step out the door, there come oppression. You ain't got to be looking for trouble. Trouble come looking for you. I'm telling you all the time. It don't matter. It don't matter what you got going on. It'll come looking for you, honey, all the time. So therefore, that's why we need to start sowing the seeds of love. That's why we need to begin with this movement, driving out the hate, driving out the evil to make the world great. Love, not hate, will make the world great. We got to go with that. We got to do something different. We can't be like ships lost no more in uncharted waters. Don't know where we going. Done forgot where we came from. Oh, no, I ain't got no part of that. Oh, no, I don't know nothing about that. Africa? Heck no. I don't know nothing about no Africa, honey. You say what? Africa? No, I'm telling you, it's really sad. All life came from Africa. All life. Everybody, even the Proud Boys, they don't even know. I got to tell them, bust they bubble. All life came from Africa. So see what we got to do now. We know this. They done went and tried their best. They done all kind of research and studies. Found out this and found out that. Tried to do this and tried to do that. Tried to undo this and tried to undo that. But God. See, God had a will. God wanted known. God wanted to be shown where the people came from. So see now, we know where the people came from. We know this. Okay, now we get past that. Okay, now it's time to turn around this way. Because, see, we can look back, but don't go back. Okay, now it's time to go forth in God as a people, as one, as a country, as a world. Go forth in God. Let go of all that old stuff so you can rise to reach your greatness, honey. I had to let go of it. Yeah, slavery angers everybody. It angers everybody to know that somebody was under oppression and some point in time, this, that, and the other happened. All this stuff happened. What we got to do now, though, is turn from the evil and rise. Reach our greatness. Keep moving forward. Keep pressing forward, just like they did at the lunch counter. See, they wasn't taking it out on each other. Well, your ancestors did this. Well, they did over there. They was trying to work together and trying to show this evil who's standing here with the sign. It's time to get past this. God commands us to love. That's what they trying to tell him. But he don't want them sitting together just because they different color. This is different skin, one love. Yeah, we all different. Different roses growing in God's garden. You look different, I look different, I act different, you act different. But we all know how to love. I know how to love you. I do know how to do that. You here, I'm here. You ain't the reason I'm here. I ain't the reason you here. We just here. Just happen to be here for whatever reason. I know why, but we here for whatever reason. So now it's time to move on. It's time to move forth in God who commands us to love. Because I will tell you this, if you ain't heard, God's will, not evil, God's will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. I'm telling you something. God's will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. And you are a warrior. You are a conqueror in God. I want you to rise up. I want you to realize that and realize that no matter what they called you, what they said about you, what they said you were going to be, you are a child of God. Look at me. You are a child of God. I've been labeled so many things, honey. I can't even write all the names I've been called. I've been called some of everything. But I tell you what, I'm a child of God. I don't care what they say. They say I'm this, that, and the other. They gonna continue to say that even after I'm gone. See how they did Dr. King? They still talking about Dr. King, talking about they finna pull out some other stuff on him. He gone. He did what he could do when he was here, but the oppression took him out. The oppression failed him, but the oppression is not gonna fail me, honey. It ain't gonna get to me. They ain't gonna get to me, because I'm just like the gingerbread man. I'm the gingerbread woman, and I'm on a spree. The evil ain't gonna get to me. I got to do God's will, because it's not going to be evil's will. It's not going to be evil on this earth as long as I'm here. I'm going to keep running my mouth and talking. Just like he told me, shut up, no. Shut, don't go up. I'm going to keep running. I'm going to keep talking my mouth. I'm going to keep on this spree that I'm on. I'm on God's spree, ducking and dodging the evil. I ain't jumping in and jumping out. Nope. I ain't okie doke. Nope. I ain't doing none of that. I'm just doing the will of God each and every day. I'm telling you, sowing the seeds of love. I think about grow every day. I grow in my sleep. You hear me? I can jump and shout for God right now because God gave me the breakthrough. And just like you, honey, God ain't through with me. God still got some work in me. And we still gonna grow on. We still gonna rise up in God all around the world. We gonna rise up. I'm telling you, God got a breakthrough for you. God got another one for me, honey. I got another breakthrough coming through, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy that the Lord is blessing. God is blessing grow, honey. And God is blessing you because you growing. You growing up in God. You are rising up. I see you all over the world. You are growing up, growing in God. The light of God that shines on you as it comes around the world. The light of God shines on you. It shines all over the world, all over this earth. If you don't have the light of God, you will die. So either grow or die. You got to grow. You got to grow in God. Everything grows. We got to grow up in God. Greatness reached over our pressure through wisdom. We got to do that. Anything that grows, it's got to grow, honey. It wants to live. We want to live. We don't want to live in evil. We don't want to live where we can't even go to the store. You got to worry about what kind of day somebody had. Everybody packing, trying to go, it's the world that we living in now. We living to die. We living in hell, really. That's what Ecclesiastes say. We living in hell. We living to die. The dead are better off than the living. That's why many of them give up. Because they don't want to be here no more. They see that all the evil is rampant. It just done toe up. See, but I ain't got that option. I don't have the option to check out. I got to keep doing the will of God. Otherwise, I'm going to be held in account. So I have to keep doing the will of God each and every day. And God is going to make a way for me to do that. Each and every day that I grow, that I wake up, that God see fit for me to wake up, I'm going to wake up growing, honey. I'm going to wake up and trusting God, not just on my money, but with my life. I trust God with everything. I trust God completely. Because if it weren't for God, I'm telling you, if it weren't for God, I wouldn't be here talking to you, telling you about it. I wouldn't be telling you about growth. It wouldn't be me no more. Wouldn't be nothing else. All myself, everything gone, over with. I'm telling you through. But God gave me the breakthrough. He gave me the breakthrough. He gave me grow back long time, a little while ago. Back over in August. Told me start growing. Grow over the oppression. Rise over. Don't cry over it. Rise over it. You got to grow over it. You got to do better. We got to do better than this spiritual warfare that we've been dibbling and dabbling in. In and out. We can't do that no more. Got to decide. Either I'm going to do right or I ain't going to do right. Because, you can play the he gonna forgive me game all day long. Go do it again. He gonna forgive you. Do it again. Keep going back forward with that. Who wanna do that? It's time now to get right. Get right or get left. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. Let's rise, my people. Kings and queens all around the world. We gonna rise. All around the world. We gonna rise. all around the world. I love you so, all around the world. I love you so. I love you. Get well, get better, get up. Let's rise in God. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom.